Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Yale part number 60-7220-0066-048. This is a top latch and mounting bracket assembly is what it is. Okay, this is a top latch for a 7220 narrow concealed vertical rod device. Let's take a closer look at that. Not uncommon to purchase, of course, top latches only or rebuildable, replaceable parts. To rebuild your unit to be able to continue to get useful service out of the significant investment in exit device hardware. There's no doubt about that. Okay. Let's take a closer look at what sort of documentation we have for this. We do have a parts drawing that's available here, and it's a 2-page document that shows our 7220. Be mindful, it's part number 47 in the lower right-hand corner that shows this variant of the top latch. The nice thing about that is they call it narrow. They call it a narrow style concealed vertical rod device. Let's take a closer look. Okay, and that's because you're obviously dealing with a narrow head case is what we've got there on that 7220. There are other important part numbers that are on that page, other serviceable items that you might end up needing for your application. There's also a product catalog that will show the 7220 exit device. Again, cut sheet product catalog gives you an overview of the device itself. A couple of basic dimensional properties of the latch itself. Overall height of the body looks like it's about 3 7/8. Okay. Absolute overall height, so to speak, about 5.5 inch. Width of the body, about 1 1/8 inch. Overall projection of the body looks like it's about 1 3/8 inches or so. Okay. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Yale products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. There's also a service manual that's there. Let's see what it's actually called. Looking at it on a screen. Yale Keymark, Exit Device, and Mortise Lock Parts Manual. Obviously a really helpful document to be able to pull up those parts that you need. Not every possible part is published. Sometimes I find I have to bounce from the parts manual to the price list in order to find something, and even in that instance sometimes I have to contact the factory because something's just simply not published is the bottom line. Fun fact, Yale has been in business for 170 years, pushing that. Linus Yale Jr., the co-founder of Yale, invented the pin tumbler cylinder, at least the way in which we use it today. It's changed very little in almost 70 years. I don't remember the year that was patented. It was the key that operated it. It looks like a modern key. They called it a feather key. Very interesting. It is written in locksmithing books that he must have been, Linus Yale Jr. must have been inspired by an Egyptian lock designed 4,000 years ago, and features the concept of pin tumblers. A tumbler is a blockage, and a key removes the blockage so the lock can work. Well, a pin tumbler is the modern style that we have. There were lever tumblers and other sorts of blockages. Lever tumblers, while they certainly do still exist, it would have been in... I can't really speak for a Yale catalog because I don't think I have any that predate the 20th century, but I do Corbin, and I think about in their 1905 catalog or their 1895 catalog, you did see lever tumbler locks alongside pin tumbler locks as well. So that in that late part of the 19th century is when that change really happened to a pin tumbler style lock, and it's the co-founder of Yale who patented it. Interesting fun fact. That time of the pre-industrial revolution, there was an absolute explosion in the United States of lock making by many names that you know. Yale, Corbin, Sargent, all sister companies. Fascinating information. Any questions on the Yale 60-7220-0066048 top latch for the 7220 narrow style concealed vertical rod exit device, or any other Yale product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.